name is Bob Orchard, coming to you from Old Town Mariposa in the famous historic Mariposa Hotel. And this show today is being brought to you by Bet's Gold Coin Sports Tavern and family-friendly sports tavern. And I have with me today a new friend, Sabine Jordan. Sabine, welcome.
Hi, Bob.
Welcome to the Old Town Show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You know, we've known each other in and out and around, and just recently I found out a little bit about you and what you do, and that's why I've asked you to be on the show. But maybe you could give us a little bit of background to how you got here. You've been in Mariposa very long. You live out in Boot Jack.
Yeah, we live out in Boot Jack, and we've been there going on 3 years. My husband, Jonathan, and I. Hi, honey. And
he's watching.
That's right, exactly. And anyway, we moved to Boot Jack almost 3 years ago, and we just love it. We were living in a small rural town with a very tight-knit community, and
where's this at?
On the coast. And as everyone knows, the coast is very expensive, and we had gotten past the point where we could ever afford to buy anything, our own place. And we were losing our rental because our landlords wanted to move into the house, and so we were looking for greener pastures, and we knew we wanted to buy our own property, our own homestead, and we wanted to be in a small town with a tight-knit community in a beautiful environment, and so that's how we ended up in Mariposa.
What was the name of the town?
We used to live in Bolinas.
Bolinas.
I lived in Bolinas 25 years.
25 years. So you're a surfer girl.
No, actually, I'm not.
All right. Well, I found out you have some interesting pastimes.
Yes.
What do you do with your spare time, Sabina?
Oh, well, one of the things I do with my spare time that I spend a lot of time on, that I'm very passionate about, are Mariposa events. Because there are always so many events in town, and there is so much culture and art and music. There's just so much depth and variety available in this town.
Did you know you were getting into this when you came to Mariposa?
I had no idea, honestly. People said, you know, whatever you want in Mariposa, it's available. And I thought, really? But it's such a small town. How could that be the case?
With the world's
greatest
small town symphony orchestra, world-class high school marching band.
I call it the smallest big city because it has more things than most cities that I know. There's just a variety that is offered, and like you said, our Grammy award-winning high school band. I tell people that, and they go, "What? What do you mean?" And they can't believe it. And we have a number of world-class artists, fine artists, performing artists who live here. Yosemite at our back door. UC Merced at our front door, and it has created a very unique community environment here, and it's quite amazing.
Every now and then I thought about moving on down the road, and then I thought, I can't leave that. The next turn around the corner, there's something special. But
the more we discover about it, the more we find out about it, the more excited we get. It's just we keep finding out more. It's just we get more excited and love it more every day.
Well, the reason I've asked you to be on the show is because you're going to be joining our team.
I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
It's grateful.
Yeah.
Well,
get to share Mariposa events with the Mariposa community.
Some people like Mark, our buddy Mark, he considers it punishment. He's done something down the road that he's being punished for, but And I hope you don't feel like that someplace down the road either. There's a lot goes into doing this.
It does.
But working with this community calendar project has been something that we're really excited about.
And we can collaborate because you know of things and I know of things, and so, you know.
Right. And so you're going to be one of our presenters.
I'm so excited.
Well, I'm glad. You'll have fun with Mark. He's a bit pushy sometimes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but he's a performer. Mark Carpenter has his own stage. He has his own performance, and
That's right. I saw him at the Winter Ball. We were dancing to his music.
yes, he likes to sing rock and roll, old time rock and roll. At any rate, and Mark will be on the show in a few minutes. We're doing an update of the show that you're going to be working on. But what you've been doing, you and your husband have been doing, is trying to keep a community calendar, community events. You have set up a Facebook page?
Yeah, I started doing a Facebook page, I don't know, a year or two ago, and it's called Mariposa Events. And it's a group page that anyone can join. It's open, it's a public group, anybody can join. Anyone can post events, share events, announce their own events, and anyone who joins can also invite their friends to join and add their friends that they know would be interested in Mariposa events and what's going on. And we have gotten such amazingly positive feedback from this page. People actually have come up to us at events and said how grateful they were that we were posting events, because some people have told us they don't read the paper, so they don't see the events in the paper. Some people are mobility impaired, so they don't get out much. They don't see the flyers around town, or And so we've gotten a lot of positive feedback on it. So anyone can join, and anyone can add their friends, and anyone can post, and it shows up on the page. And I'm learning ways to organize it better as I go along. It's a bit of work in progress, like the show.
And the beautiful part of it is, and we posted one of our community calendars on your show.
Exactly.
Which gives us a new depth, and hopefully we get this thing organized. We will have some of these performers themselves talking with us on the show. When we have, we've had some really high-class people visit us,
we do.
Particularly during the summertime.
And the Mariposa evenings.
And we have some high-class people who live here and perform all over the United States, actually.
That's right.
And so this is a piece of our life that we're going to be sharing on the Old Town Show, on What's Up Mariposa, and on your website and our websites. And I'm really excited about it.
Me too. Very excited.
Just so, for folks out there, it's very difficult to find a community calendar that really gives you some idea about what's going on, to meet the people, to understand the events. And a lot of our events, by the way, are volunteer-driven.
That's right, exactly.
And so, one, I think it's important that we give some credit to these volunteers who put in countless hours making some of this stuff happen. And secondly, there are people in our community who would probably appreciate an opportunity to become involved in some of these events. So
You're absolutely
I think
right.
this is going to be a great adventure, a great utilization of this kind of media, and
great collaboration.
I'm so glad that you
I'm
and your
very
husband
excited.
are part of our team.
Thank you so much.
Sabine, thank you very much
Pleasure.
for being on the Old Town Show, and thank you for joining us, and welcome to Old Town Mariposa.